Welcome to the NABA Pro Champions of the 80s tournament. Today's matchup will feature Robbie Robinson versus Olive Anus, or Olive Anus, or however you pronounce it, I am not positive. This is apples versus oranges, for lack of a better term. Upper body, there is no question. Robbie Robinson is cleaning house, and I mean cleaning house. So aesthetic, massive, round muscle bellies. Look at Robbie Robinson. And Olive does not look good at all in terms of aesthetics in the upper body. Now glance at the legs, the quads, and even the calves here from the front. Robbie Robinson, a little bit of a weak point in the calves, perhaps his only weak point. I mean, let's face it, Robbie Robinson, one of the greatest of all time. So it is close here. One could easily look at the upper bodies and think Robbie Robinson has this one easy. But, in my opinion, the legs of Olive Anus are making this an actual close race here. But Robbie does get the first nod. Here we have the legendary front double bicep pose, and Robbie Robinson is darn near impossible to beat in this pose. Once again, I will point out those massive quads of Olive Anus, and you cannot see the calves, but I am sure he is winning in that department as well. You can bet that he is in any shot at any angle, beating Robinson in any part of the legs. Look at those quads. There's feathering in those quads. But the upper body of Robbie Robinson is just so much more aesthetically pleasing. And at the end of the day, it is a front double bicep pose, and we're talking double bicep there, Robbie Robinson. Ski slopes. My favorite bodybuilder, and there is many reasons for that. And those two guns are just two of those many reasons. The front lat spread is actually quite close. Olive Anus is very good, very versatile. Each one of these poses doing quite well, but it's all about levels here. And Robbie Robinson, let's face it, he is my favorite bodybuilder, but I am not going to be biased here. He actually is one of the greatest of all time. Very difficult to beat. This whole tournament could be his, but he is still not out of the woods yet with this Olive Anus. And here we have a side chest comparison. That 70s bow of Robbie Robinson, that bow in that chest, I like to call it the 70s bow. Now, this is my personal favorite, but to do battle on the stage, this one here is phenomenal in terms of conditioning for Robbie Robinson. But I think he would have beat Olive Anus in either one of these two. But man, Olive is good. He deserves our respect. After all, he was a NABA Pro champion of the 1980s. This will be the first of the two back shots. This is the rear lat spread, of course. Olive Anus, that back, very nice indeed. Good lower lat insertions. Nice high delts. Good set of traps. But when you're dealing with the greatest of all time, in my opinion, Robbie Robinson, look at that back on him. And this is later on in his career. There wasn't too many good pictures of a rear lat spread of the younger Robbie Robinson. But even at his age here, look at those traps. This is a world-class back. Just rock hard, grainy, good conditioning. This man is going to be tough to beat in this tournament, and I believe Olive Anus is in a deficit he will never get out, but we will continue. Dare I say, Robbie Robinson is even more dominant in this pose than the rear lat spread. Of course, when the biceps are involved, this man has the greatest set of all time. And look at the lower lat insertions of Robbie. Olive Anus, no slouch, but aesthetically, he just cannot handle Robbie Robinson. This contest is a case closed. Robbie Robinson has this one, but there's two poses left. Let's finish this one up. And here we are with the most muscular, and I would like to give this one to Olive. I really would. But honestly, Robbie Robinson is just so ripped in that thin skin. He just looks so much better. Those pecs are nice and full in the part of Olive. And I do like the way he is snapping the shot. But in good conscience, I cannot even really award him a gift in this one. This one goes to Robbie Robinson as well. This ab and thigh comparison will be the final pose of this matchup. Robbie Robinson is the clear winner here. Look at the definition in those abs. Olive Anos, the 1987 NABA Pro champion. That's the year he took his title. He is defeated by the 1981 version. That was a great year, 1981. That was the year I was born. Anyway, Robbie Robinson advances on in these brackets. And he will eventually face the winner of Edward Kowak versus John Brown. That's going to be an interesting matchup on its own. Edward Kowak, very good bodybuilder. And ditto to John Brown. Both men just deserve so much more respect than they got. This is what this tournament is all about, the NABA Pro. What a title it was, and the 80s, these guys were a very colorful group. I like this tournament. Very exciting. Charles Claremont takes on Brian Buchanan in the first of the second round of action, and that will take place after the next one, Kowak versus John Brown. Several matches to look forward to. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit that subscribe button. Helps me greatly reach my goal of 1,000 and beyond subscribers. Have a great day.